Working into number 8. Had a day off yesterday, a well-needed one. And yesterday morning, great thing about our football team is, Chris Hanks, our trainer, said it was the most guys in recovery that he's ever seen since he's been here. So that's a great thing. Our guys, we keep emphasizing you teach and you teach and you teach our guys how to take care of your body, but they're really trying to do that. So we hope that keeps up. We're looking forward to our guys going out here and competing again today. And the thing about our kids right now is the last 2 practices, really last 3, is they just go out there and they're compete with each other. And that's what I love about them, is it's back and forth. This offense wins a period, defense wins a period, offense wins a play, defense comes back, and to me that's how you get better. If it's a total domination one side or the other, and in the past when I first got here, there was some of those days where as a head coach you hate it because the offense looks great, the defense looks bad, or vice versa. So it's nice when it goes back and forth because you're getting better and the kids are coming back from adversity. So questions?
What happens in recovery, Pat? What do they do? What kind of things do they do?
Great question, Jerry. Just taking care of it's cold tubs, hot tubs, getting rolled out by by the trainers, the strength staff, just all those different things. Just stretching, all that stuff. Where you think it's your day off and you just want to go lay in your bed all day, that doesn't help you. Just laying down doesn't help you. So it's really just taking care of your muscles.
How much evolution have you seen in that area? I mean, just even since you got here 7 years ago, have you seen a lot of changes?
Yeah, it seems like every year your kids buy into more and more about. They understand how important the recovery is, and when your people, your strength staff, and your trainers are doing a great job of taking care of them, they like it, and the next day they go out and they feel better. They go okay, but it's hard to get everybody to get into that. It's like we had 54 guys, at least 54 guys in the cold tubs after I guess it was Monday's practice, but that's a good thing. We're just encouraging more and more.
What did the running backs show you in the practices with full pads, where there could be some real contact and tackling and whatnot?
Izzy's really, all of them have looked pretty good. Just, Izzy's shown the ability to make the explosive. Okay, they're doing a good job reading where to cut and all that, but Izzy's popped through there a couple of times, which against our defense is really hard to do. But he's got once he gets to that, past the linebackers, it's a race, and not many people are going to win that race against Izzy.
Yesterday, a number of the players announced that NIL collective for the team. What are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, I don't know much about it. I mean, I don't get involved in it. I'm not supposed to be involved in it. I'm glad, if our guys are smiling, then I'm happy. I want our guys to be happy, and our big collective is Alliance 412. That's the one I pay a little bit more attention to. Some of these little initiatives, it's great to line our kids' pockets in some of those different ways.
Came out on Monday right after we had talked in the morning about the coaches poll, number 16. What are your thoughts on that? I mean, do you think it's where you're supposed to be?
Where we're supposed to be like, there shouldn't be a preseason poll. Take last year's preseason poll, look at it and go, okay, how did it end up? Look at the before and the after. I've never done it, but to me the preseason poll means absolutely nothing. I want to know where we're going to be late December, early January. That's the one that matters. True or false? Yeah, if our guys are looking at that, good luck to you.
But you like your mention, though. You like the recognition.
Not really.
No?
I want the recognition at the end. It doesn't matter. It's preseason. That's like, saying you're a great reporter before you wrote anything or said anything. It's like, that's great. You like the recognition. You haven't done anything. So to me, it's all about 22, and that ranking is based on the 2021 season. That's what it is. So thank you, Kenny Pickett. Thanks, Damari Mathis. All those guys that played for us last year, thank you for the preseason ranking. Now we're going to find out what these guys got.
The other day you mentioned Slovis is expected to be back in full today. Is that still the case?
Yes, sir.
On the matter of the running backs,
Did you ask an injury question? New guy's asking injury question, Jerry. What the heck?
You told me I wasn't allowed to anymore.
That was a participation question.
You answered it, though.
It's a ventriloquist act.
On the matter of the running backs, I don't want to say, are you surprised that everybody came back? But I mean,
On
to
the
some
what?
extent,
Sorry, Chris?
I mean, with the running backs, you have 3 guys. They all carry the ball a lot. They're all due to come back. I think in a lot of situations you wouldn't get all 3 back. Somebody would look to leave. Did you?
And add one with Sebo.
Right.
So.
Are you a little surprised that you were able to hold on to all those guys?
Not really. Just it's all about the culture you've built, and the kids are happy here, and they like getting coached, and they know someone hasn't appeared to be the guy. When you're rotating 3 guys back there last season, and you bring in a 4th, it's like we're looking for somebody to be the guy to take it over. James Conner, was there many people rotating with him? I don't think so. And he became the guy. I'm waiting for someone to be the guy, and that he comes off the field when someone needs a break. So we're looking still to see who that guy is, who's consistent, and it comes down to consistency.
Is there anyone who didn't start last year at linebacker play a lot that's kind of sticking out so far when you guys put on pads?
Good question. Linebackers. I mean, Tyler Wiltz has done a nice job. I don't know if you guys have spoke with him yet or not, but Tyler's done a nice job. He's shown that he's a football player. Sullivan Shields is a work in progress and doing a nice job. He's so much better than he was in the spring. But guys that didn't play last year, I mean, Tyler would be one of them. Nick Lappy is doing a nice job as a walk-on. I'll mention his name. I'm going to forget someone without the depth chart sitting in front of me. I think I mentioned Aiden Hedingham as well already at some point here in the last 7-8 days. That would be another guy I'd mention that's done a nice job really learning several positions as well.
At the end of the season, you got a championship team, but at what point before that did you say to yourself, I think I have a championship team?
No, not until after we won that championship.
You didn't feel anything in training?
I knew we were good, but
Yeah.
it doesn't matter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter.
You have the same feeling now?
I think we got a good football team. So we'll find out. But you got to go play, Jerry. I mean, you got to go make the plays. You have to, you have to be a close-knit team, and you got to stay healthy.
We're about a minute before walkthrough. Anything final?
Speaking of linebackers, Buddy Mack transitioning from more of a safety role to the linebacker room. How's he doing with that whole thing?
Yeah, Buddy's another guy I probably should have mentioned with the linebackers. Coming off he was a little bit banged up at the end of spring. Still trying to recover from that. He's not back to where he was, but he's out there going. But I just think it's him having confidence in his ability to go play right now. But he'll be a guy that will appear here before it's all said and done. He's a guy that's going to play linebacker for us here this year, I think.